Hi everyone. Today is April 1st and I figured I would do a little planner update. Do you love my nails? My granddaughter colored them with markers. So I figured I'd do a little planner update. I am in 4 or 5 planners, but I mostly use the 2 of these. So I figured I would talk about these. And talk about how I've decided to narrow down a little bit, at least for a little while, and really just use my weeks. So this is a cover that my friend Stacy from Lazy Day Plans on Instagram, she gave me. It's an Aura Estelle, and I love this. I'm using it as a wallet. And this is a B6 Aura Estelle Annie Plans Classic Daily in a Moterm cover. So I will show you this a little bit. I've decided to put this away for a little bit. I'm feeling like I'm in a little bit of a planner funk. And I don't know, I guess I could describe it as a planner funk. I really only want to use my weeks. And I think what I'll do is, if I need extra room, I'll use my notes pages in the back. I know that I just did a video about how I don't think I will buy a Weeks Mega next year, that I'll just buy regular Weeks. But right now I'm gonna love on those notes pages in the back. This is my B6. It's in a Lauren Phelps cover. And I think I'm just going to use my weeks because I'm finding that there's just too much room in this for me right now. I used an A6 Techo all last year, and I felt like that was too small. And now I'm feeling like I gotta catch up on this actually. Now I'm feeling like this is just too much room. I love these monthly pages, and what I did in here was highlights: reading, creating, releasing, welcoming, celebrating, grateful, inspired by. I do love these pages. I love how I have April set up. The only thing that I have done is I have set up all of my calendars in here. Totally fine. I know I'll get back to this at some point. But there's a lot in here. So I can't really show a lot. But there's just so much in here that I love. It's just, I don't know, like I look back at this week and it was a stretch to use it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it away just for a little bit, and it's undated. So like all I would need to do is set this week up and go from here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it aside, and I can hop back into this whenever I feel like it. So yes, that's the plan I've settled on. And here is my weeks. Let me check and make sure I'm in frame. So here is my weeks. Like I said, this is in an Aura Estelle cover. You can add a chain to this, and I have one. So what I'll do is I'm using this as a wallet. And so what I will do is I will put the chain in my big purse. I carry a, what is the bag that I carry? A Fossil. I carry a Fossil satchel. The one that so many planner girls have. Yes, I fell for it. I have a brown leather one, and then I bought the black and brown one used from somebody and I love them. So I'll put this in there. I have all my cash in here, and then my cards here, my little notebooks that I've been using since last year are here with tons of information. And then this is my main planner anyway. So this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with using this, keeping my schedule in it, keeping notes in it. And then I have all of these blank note pages in the back. So if I decide that I need more space than what a week offers, then I will most definitely go into these pages and I will just do some daily stuff in there. I know I've seen a bunch of planner people use the back pages and maybe cut them in half or sometimes even in thirds if you don't need even that much more room, and that's what I'll do. So I'll just do a flip of this, of what I've done with it so far, so you can see. Oh, look, another month down. So these are from Cloth and Paper. I just use these to mark off the months. I cannot believe it's April 1st, thank goodness, right? Because I really want spring here. I need to, oh, I didn't do my mood from this week. I'll have to make sure I do all of that because now we're in April, but look at how good I've been with tracking my mood. And then here is my March calendar. Not a ton in here. I don't go and do a lot of stuff, so it's really not that big of a deal, but it's all color coded. So let's move these over to April. I do need to order coffee for an espresso. I don't know who else uses an espresso, but man, oh man, do we love ours. The coffee's expensive. My daughter-in-law pretty much buys all of the coffee. She gets a recurring order on the 20th of every month, and then I need to change mine to a recurring order on the 1st. Taking our dog to the vet this morning. I have another massage at 1:45. I do need to mark that off as something for me. So I have all of my months all set up. Just pretty lightly. These stickers I got from my friend Kathy from Catfish Plans on Instagram. And then these are from these little paint swatches, or these, I think that's what they're called, paint swatches, are from Plan with Pizzazz. So just a super simple monthly setup. And then let's go to March. Yes, this is the 1st of March. So this is a Plan with Pizzazz kit. I did add some washi from the Primrose Corner. I do a different setup each week. I was tracking, so if you look at this, I was tracking my weather in my B6, which I'll no longer be using, but that's okay because I can easily track my weather in here. And what I should do is use an emotion sticker so that when I forget to track my emotional health here, I can just go here and then put the corresponding dot in here. So this is my daycare schedule. This week I did my highest high, my lowest low, current books. I started a book in February, finished it in March, and then these other 3 books. Things that I want to organize. And then a different layout here. As you can see, I did the weather. Things that I need to do. Things I need to remind my daycare parents about. And then 3 affirmations for myself down here. This kit is from Plan for Happy online. She's a print and cut only company, and I really love these. I print mine on clear matte paper. I love that you can see the date right through them, which is just a little bit different from your matte white, right? I just use clear dots on those, clear date dots. And then what do we have on this one. I love this. These are pet tapes. So again, my daycare schedule, weather, I did yoga all that week. I really wish that I could get into a schedule with doing yoga every day, because I feel, and you know, like it says down here, I feel so good when I do it first thing in the morning. I don't know why. I think my depression is I'm still in a little bit of a funk. I'm feeling so much better, but I think it's just hard for me to get back into, it's so hard to get back into a schedule of taking care of myself. So I need to do that next week. I need to start it. Maybe I'll start it tonight. So just reminders for myself, little tidbits of what we did, because what I used to do was I would write a highlight of my day and then I'd transfer that into my B6, and I would do a lot of journaling about that day. So that will change also, because I'll just be doing it here. And then if I need to journal, I think I'll pop into here and do some journaling here. And then that is this week. I went away. Oh no, this is last week, right? Yes, this is last week. My currently reading area. See, only did two days of yoga. Goodness. Highlights here. My daycare schedule. Reminders to paint my nails. And look, my granddaughter did it for me. This is another plan for Happy Kit, and I love it. My girlfriend Melanie and I went away for a scrapbooking weekend. I didn't scrapbook, I played in my planners. And what I did was I set this week up, again with the weather. Was not very good about tracking the weather. Actually, I should write today's weather in there. Low 33, high of 59. We live in New Hampshire. And would you look at this weather? 56, 50, 40, 49, 59. But then the lows, whoops, low of 33. The lows are so cold. Gosh, I just really need the warm weather to be here and to stick. Sleeping. I did not sleep good last night. Let me think about this. I think my tracker told me 5 hours of restful sleep. This is what happens when you let your grandbaby sleep with you on Fridays. I love it, but she kept her feet in my back all night. So this was our meal schedule. We'll probably order out tonight. I'm not positive of that, but I think we're going to. Let me put that out. My daughter-in-law is cooking tomorrow because she has tomorrow off, and I'm gonna start Assassin's Blade. So I'm reading the Throne of Glass series. It's by Sarah J. Maas. She's the one that wrote A Court of Thorns and Roses. I've never been into fantasy until I read her books. But I'm reading Throne of Glass. Definitely not as good. The first 4 books were definitely not as good as A Court of Thorns and Roses. But I'm finishing Queen of Shadows today while my husband drives to the vet. And then I'll start Assassin's Blade later. And so this is finishing up my March. And then I'm all set up for the first week of April. And this is a Plan with Pizzazz kit. So I will roll with that. But I'm kind of excited to slim things down and just use this for now. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Let's see how it goes. At any time, if I'm not liking it, or if I decide, oh, I really miss my B6, I can hop into it. But I'd really like to just use this for a little bit. I'm wondering if that's part of my issues with my anxiety, is that I'm feeling too all over the place. And if this will help kind of bring me in and quiet my mind a little bit. everything is in one planner. So anyways, that is my video today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that the weather starts warming up for you also, and that you have a little bit more sunshine in your days if that's what you like. Today is 60 degrees, but it's raining. I do love a good rainy day, but I wish that it was sunshine. Not a big deal though, not a big deal. I'll get outside when it's sunny and warm together. But I hope that you liked my video, and come back and I will see you in my next one. Thanks.